Yeah, good morning, good students. Yesterday we discussed the different types of the theories applied on the community health nursing approach, nursing practice. So today we will discuss regarding the epidemiological approaches. So epidemiological approaches, there are different types of the approaches. First of the epidemiological approach, how to define this epidemiological approach. Some of the new US National Institute of the Health, they explain the epidemiological approach like epidemiology is a study of the pattern. It means when we will discuss regarding the epidemiology, each and everything we will explain on a schedule, on a pattern, and how this epidemiology is changed and how this epidemiology is effect on our health. So we will discuss regarding the causes of the epidemiology and how to control the disease in the group of the people, how to control and how to prevent this disease in the community spread. So this epidemiological approach by the National Institute of Health in the US, they divide like this. And another type of the definition given by the Parkin in 1873, he explained epidemiology is a branch of medical science, is branch of medical science which treat of epidemics. Means epidemiology, when we study regarding the epidemiology we know, everybody know that the simple way, the study of the disease pattern, the study of the cause and how to control the disease in the population. So like this, they told like the epidemiology is a branch of the medical science because each disease explained in the medical terms, explained in the medical field, and medical experts only treat these type of the diseases. So epidemiological approach, when we will discuss regarding the epidemiological approach, the father of the epidemiology is a physician, Hippocrates. He said that the disease is progress in the relationship between the environment and the bacteria or virus. It means when the bacteria or virus get the suitable environment for the generation, then they increase their size, increase the numbers, and they make the shelter in our body. So environment is very suitable. They need the suitable environment, then they grow. So he told that, Mr. Hippocrates told that we want to examine the relationship in the disease and the environment. So that term is called the endemic, epidemic. What is the endemic? Endemic, it is a disease, for the disease usually found in some place but known in other. Endemic means the disease usually found in some place, कुछ ही जगहों पर, some of the particular space, a particular places, a particular community. It is not spread in the whole world or whole country. Epidemic, it means the disease that are seen at sometimes but not others. Epidemic means it's a particular times we will see that type of the disease that is called the epidemic. So Mr. Hippocrates explained the endemic and the epidemic. According to this concept, the separate area of epidemiology has been formulated such as infectious disease epidemiology, cardiovascular epidemiology, cancer epidemiology, neuroepidemiology, and different types of the terms we can use this epidemiology. And this epidemiology, all the, as per our syllabus, these are the graduate students, undergraduate students, postgraduate degree holders, all masters, public health, some universities also have the syllabus under this epidemiology. There are many epidemiologists who are physicians. So epidemiological approach. When we explain the epidemiological approach, two major foundations of in health and disease we explain. First of all, we are asking the questions. When we will discuss regarding the epidemiological approach, normally we are saying if we have any doubts, if we are seeing any different, otherwise if the disease is spread in the community, first of all be asking the questions. And after asking the questions, if our questions is clarified by the physicians, by the doctors, by the specialists, then we will making comparison. So two major factors are clarified regarding the epidemiology. So first is the asking the question, second one is the making comparison. Asking the questions means we have more confusion. How this epidemiology, how this disease is erupted, how this disease is spread, where it will come, and how we will prevent this disease. So different types of the questions in our mind, and we need to clarify that. So the epidemiology is considered as a way of asking the questions and getting answer to lead the further questions. When questions asked are what, where, when, and who and why this disease come. So related that we will discuss regarding the health events and health actions. And both points we will discuss health events. In what type of the environment is important for this type of the disease. So we will away from that. So different types of the events is responsible for gathering this type of the diseases, and what type of the actions we will take. That's why this diseases go out from the community, from the peoples. So this epidemiological approach, in the first asking the questions, and this asking the questions have the two factors: how, where, and when. The health, different types of the health events, and what type of the health actions we are taking, the government is taking, which type of the precautions we can use, and which type of the care we will provide the populations and the community members. Then we will decrease the action of these disease. Second one is the making comparison. The comparison is made up between the two major groups. Comparison word means we are comparing and we are saying that who is the strong and who is the weak. And so the group members, between the group members we can comparison the disease pattern, disease action, and cause of the disease. So the comparison is made between the two groups, one group having disease and other group having the other group is not have any disease. When we compare the both groups, we will see the different conditions, different environment situations, different times. We have the different types of the answers. So comparability is made by the two methods. First is the randomization method. Second one is the matching is done between the groups. So this point is come under the research work. We are selecting the two groups. It means one group that is suffering with the diarrhea and other group is not suffering with the diarrhea. So how to choose the members, how to get the samples? This is the population selections. So first is the randomization selections. जो आ रहा है उसको लेते जाओ. Randomly we are selecting the peoples, individuals. And second one is the matching is done between groups. Second point कहता है, it will say that take those people who have the similar sign and symptoms, take in one group, and who is taking another group who has not had any sign or symptoms. So two factors, two best methods we will use in the making comparison methods. So in this methods, which type of the epidemiological methods we use? The two types. First is the observational method and second one is the experimental method. Observational method, when we select the two groups, one is the suffered group and another is the not suffered group. So in this we will observing continuous observation we will give to the on the population. So in the observation method, it is also divided into the two parts. Already you read in the research paper. First is the descriptive method, second one is the analytical method. So in the observational method, first is the descriptive method. What we are observing, a particular time we give the groups. So we will take 1 month time and we are observing the conditions of the patients. Means we take the 10 samples, we take the 60 samples, we take the 100 samples, and we are continuously observing these patients that the different types of the symptoms are changing to time. So observational method have first is the descriptive method. So we will describe each and everything. What is the disease, where it will come, from where it come, and how it enter in our body, how it multiply in our body, and where it is situated in our body, what is the center point of this disease in our body. So these are the descriptive methods, and how it spread in person to persons. If it is not spread in person to persons, how it damage the body parts in a individuals. So all these things are the descriptive methods, and that person who is suffering that problems, we know regarding this disease or don't know. So that is the descriptive methods. So it involves the descriptions of the concern of the disease in the population. Second one, same observation method as the analytical method. In this, relationship between the health status and other variable is analyzed. What is the relationship health of a particular person's? That health is stable, health is going to down, health is going to improve. What is the relationship between the outer environment and body internal environment, and which type of the demands of this disease, how to prevent this disease. So we will discuss, we will see the relationship between the health status and other variable analysis. Second one is the experimental method. In experimental method, first is the randomized control trial and non-randomized control trial. First is the randomized control trial. This study design include the subject who are having health problems or disease, subject or patient. Randomized control trial, in this study the design include the subject means patient who are suffering the disease, who are having the health problems, and non-randomized control trials, in this methods the subject are healthy or individuals who is not suffering with any problems. Control trials means we select a group, 10 members, 20 members, 50 members, we selected, and we are only studying on those persons. So that is the control trials. We know that those persons only suffering the same disease, and what is the activity of the disease, what is the environment of the disease. So each and everything we will see it. And second one is the non-randomized control trials. In this type of the method, the subject are healthy or individual. In this, the person is going to free, and we will observe only. We will not experiment. We only see what is the changes of the body. So this is the epidemiological approach. Next one, we will discuss an evidence-based approach in next class.